Hey everyone, Harry here to talk about the ultimate weapon that the judge in the Trump trial has if Trump continues to make incendiary statements. Let's define incendiary statements first. He's out there really inciting, violence, or at least trying to really rev up his base, right? It's not just his own complaining. It's, I'm your salvation. I'm your retribution. How much more can patriots stand? And the like, and calling out, brag by name, the picture that we're told was a mistake and then was taken down of him with a baseball bat. One today identifying the judge's daughter. Even if those aren't a crime, and by the way, there is a potential state crime here that a misdemeanor, which would be obstruction of government administration. So you better watch it that isn't added on. But because Justice Merchant is actually, that's how you call trial courts in New York, Justice Merchant has the ability to make sure the trial goes smoothly and to protect his own courtroom and court personnel. And so he gave a general admonition today. We were watching. Would he actually give a gag order? He didn't. And he didn't even direct it at Trump, although the statements Trump had made were raised in the courtroom. And he just said, everybody, he said it to the lawyers, really admonish your clients not to do anything to A, pollute or mess with the jury pool, which is his lookout, but B, to in any way incite violence. And that doesn't have to be a sort of First Amendment incitement, to imminent violence. That's revving people up and for a potential attack, which really could happen here, and I think would be a game changer legally and politically. But he makes this general admonition, and that's step one of, I think, a many-step process before he'd take the incredibly serious step of putting Trump in jail. But that's what it undergirds this thing at the end of the line. Maybe then another warning if Trump is incorrigible, then a gag order. And then if Trump violates the gag order and continues to speak, not just, he can't just, it's okay for him to be railing, I think, against the prosecution, and he can claim, the First Amendment right. And the people have First Amendment rights too, when he makes it part of the campaign. But when he's really fomenting violence, that would be the trouble. And if he goes over that line, maybe more warnings. Then the gag order goes over that line. Then Mr. Trump, I'm not kidding, goes over that line. Now we have really the only tool left for the judge. If you do this again, I am holding you in contempt. And that means if I hold you in contempt, you are going in jail for a short sentence. And eventually, if Trump continues to be completely obstreperous and dangerous, that's his final kind of bat, and it's stronger than anything Trump holds. So I'm sure Trump's lawyers are telling him that he's got to walk the line and not be a total jerk and really rev up potential violence. Of course, it was interesting today. His supporters seemed pretty sparse and they, pretty ragtag. Didn't seem to be, violent mongers. Of course, the worry here is always sort of a lone wolf doing something crazy. But anyway, that would be the issue. And at the end of the day, it is being in the pokey with all it means for his hair and everything else. So just want to understand that the final drop here, the ultimate power, lies with the judge. He will be very circumspect, very restrained in how he uses it. But that is the potent tool if Trump continues to tweet out not just complaints, but actual inciting kinds of messages. All right, we'll see if he does. There you have it for now. Until next time on this, talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.